Hello, happy Sunday, y'all. I am just re-recording a video that I had done earlier just on a whim because the sound quality was really horrible through my car audio. So hopefully this turns out better. But anyhow, I just wanted to share some little things that have been in my field. Today I was sharing I had, before going to the gym and then picking up my little one, I went at it in my kitchen because I have ants, and I'm always cognizant when there's something in my environment, like what's the meaning behind it. And I was sharing ants are like community, and also they move very slowly, they're persistent, and working together. So that was some of the vibes I've been getting from these various ants visits in my house over the last week and a half. And then also significantly had just been aware that I closed out a huge cycle of this seeming issue of not having air conditioning in my house. I was putting it out there in the field of like, okay, it's time this year, I'm going to get an air conditioning. I had lived in I live on the coastal part of Southern California, and they don't put air conditioners in a lot of homes here. And so my last home that I was in and left and sold didn't have air conditioning, and it was kind of like a struggle the last couple of years as it's been getting hotter. And it was just, it kept like going on, and it didn't seem like, and you know, I just had a tough time because I was going through so much in my relationships at that time of like being adamant and really advocating of like, no, this needs to, like, I need air now. And especially like through my pregnancy, and my daughter was born in the heat of summer, and so that was really uncomfortable. And anyways, so of course it's like not bad considering we're on the coast and we're not inland, there's a lot worse. But also like I'm deserving of air conditioning, and I was totally like leaning into that this year of like, okay, I need to take care of this. And my wonderful friend John offered me his air conditioning just, you know, out of kind of nowhere when I was talking about how that was one thing I was working on. He had an extra one that his friend gave him, and so I'm really thankful. And then he's my neighbor that is like a hub of dog hangouts and community where my dog goes and plays with his dog a lot. I posted a picture of them together. His dog's name is Iris, and it's like Marlowe's girlfriend. They love each other. But anyways, so yeah, very thankful for good friends that, you know, are just willing to help when, and I'm further leaned into asking a friend, Cameron, for help because he had offered to help me when I was posted something about going through the shower situation. And you know, I had people from my landlord's like tenant company, whatever it's called, like they were fixing it, so I didn't need the help. But then I thought about him when I was like, oh, I need help installing this. And so it was really wonderful. He came and helped out, and we hadn't connected in a while, so just was so he just sent me a message, my friend John, to water my poor plants because my friend friend who walks with Marlo, Chelsea, took a picture of my front yard with the dogs looking at each other through the window, and my plants are struggling. It's been so hot, so maybe that's a sign to water yourself. Like I've been watering them almost every day, if not every other day, and they're still struggling. So it's just like full sun out front, so that's kind of funny. So thank you, John, for that message of, you know, watering ourselves. And also, like, it was funny, the last message I said about needing to cool myself off, and so clearly I needed to cool myself off. After I got the air conditioner on Friday, I was like inside all day and just loving it, like relaxing. I like was doing some trip planning for my various trips. I decided I'm going to Hawaii after I go to Canada to visit my mom and get help from her with Rowan's. We're gonna go together, so I'm really excited about that. And then I also was like, I did a recording on here, a reading, and so it's just like a rest and creativity day, and like allowing, again, I'm feeling the throat chakra things that came up as I was talking about it last time too, about like letting this healing I'm doing in the throat area to integrate and to allow, to rest, to receive. And so yeah, reading and meditation came through in that weekend of rest, which was really nice. That was all in the throat chakra healing, so if you feel called, check that out. and also was just sharing, like, I've had this weird persistent issue of mold in my last couple of places, and so I got to really clean my kitchen sink and bleach, and that felt great to, like, just get ahead of, some little things that have been, like, kind of on my psyche bothering me, but not enough to, like, I had so many things I was, like, trying to prioritize, so I finally did it. So anyways, that's that. And then I watched a great channeling from the Archangel Raphael community in Kelly today, and it's about Lyrans, and you can check that out. And if that's calling to you, it's really wonderful. It was like going on the continent of Africa and doing a meditation of the crystal pyramids with the white lions for the opening of Lionsgate. And then we also went to astral travel to the Arctic, and there were whales and that involved in that. So if that calls to you, I will post that link, and I highly recommend. It's really was beautiful energy. So just sharing, I was having moth energy in my field today, and it's like that transmutation is important, and also following your North Star, just of your higher calling, getting connected with that, because moths have the stars that they follow, and they can be obstructed by lights from environmental houses and people, but reconnecting to your North Star. And I have to get going, but I just wanted to share those brief updates, and I love you all so much. Wishing you a beautiful Sunday. Bye. Sending blessings.